Welcome to day 16 of studying for the CDMP until I pass the exam. We are currently on chapter 3, which is on data governance. So today I covered two topics because I was very exhausted. I think it's currently 9 o'clock. It's 9:30 as of recording this video. So I was very tired, so I couldn't really go through a lot of the content, but I managed to go through two topics. So the first topic was around the types of data stewards, and then the other one was on data policies. So on data stewards, what I essentially covered was the different types of data stewards, right? So within an organization, there'll be different levels of data stewards, and this is really dependent on how the company wants to arrange it. So sometimes the company might have the chief data steward. This is someone who works very closely with the chief data officer, or sometimes they might take on the role of chief data officer, depending on how the company wants to structure it. This is like the highest level of a data steward that you have. And remember, a data steward is really someone who is responsible at managing the quality of data, right? So if they're at a high level, they're more likely managing different teams that are looking at different data sets. And you also got your executive data steward. So this is more like a senior manager level person that will be responsible for the activities of data stewardship. So these guys would sit within sort of the data governance council that would set the policies and all of that in relation to how data should be managed. It goes all the way to like data owners. So your data owners, they're still within the data steward ladder, but these would be the people that are responsible for certain data sets. And I think in my experience with doing data migrations, I think these are the kind of people that you would work with day to day, because they essentially manage the quality of the data on a day-to-day basis, and you're more likely to deal them more than the executives, right? And the last part that we covered was on the data policies. So with regards to data policies, this is really where you start setting the policies. So the data policies, essentially, how do you interact with data? What are the things that you can do with the data? And what are the things that you cannot do with the data? So essentially, those are the things I covered today. Later in the morning, or early today in the morning, I'm probably gonna cover the data evaluation. So that one is speaking about how do you value data. It's gonna look at different components that you need to think about when you assigning value to data. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.